Howdy folks, it's Ultra here and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and today we're going to do Discover Denmark Bush Trip Leg 4. We've already done the first 3, so watch those videos so you have an idea of what's going on and how we're managing this bush trip this time. I apologize in advance because I was given a little bit of alone time today, much needed alone time, except my 12-year-old has decided to play basketball in his room above my head again. So you might be hearing some thumping. That's my kid. I have just enough alone time to get through this leg, so I just want to get this done because I enjoy doing this and I got to squeeze into my regular life. So here we go. Let's get going. Let's not waste any more time. Alright, so first we repair and refuel, and let's just come down here and get this set up the way we want it. Since we just loaded the sim, let's see here. Alright, we'll use GPS. Let's set up autopilot too while we're at it. Nav. We've been doing 3,000 feet unless we need to do otherwise for terrain. And that should about do it. We'll read about what we're doing. And if you haven't watched the first 3 legs for some reason, like you're just trying to figure out something about this leg, we're doing this 1 leg per video this time. And we're reading about each POI as we approach it, instead of all at once, like we did before. That way, we actually get to enjoy it a little more instead of rush through it. So we're headed to Romeo Alpha. And how far away is our first POI? Where are we here? Where's POI 14? Is that what it said? Yep, so we have a little ways to go. So let's get in the air and then we'll read about it. Anything we need to know about takeoff? Nope. We will read about it when we get there. Alright, first set of flaps down. Parking brake off and away we go. As soon as we get in the air we'll engage autopilot right away because we're already on the pink line and happen to be right through this airport. Our route happened to be right through this airport in this direction, so it's a pretty easy fly straight in type thing. When we landed here, everything is up. Step on the brakes and get a little bit of speed here, and we'll get to autopilot in just a second once we get a little bit more speed. I get my altitude or climb rate the way I want it. There we go, flaps coming in and autopilot now. Boom, there we go. Super smooth handoff. All right, let's read about what we're doing here. After leaving the airport, fly east-northeast for 12 nautical miles and you pass over Cleland Plantage in a beautiful nature preserve. A beautiful nature preserve. All right, that's where we're headed. Here's to see what it's going to be, how it's going to look in the sim. So anyway, where do we need to go? So there is that there. There is that. Okay, let's zoom this out a little bit. Actually, let's not. Okay, so it's going to be past this airport, so it's not even on screen right now under GPS, which is fine. Let's zoom this out a little bit more. There we go. There's POI 15. It goes right to 16. Weird. Lego. We get to go over the Lego house. Yes. You can see about that on Netflix. Where is it though? Because there's 16. Is it? Oh my goodness. Sorry. I'm distracted. We'll have to look for it because I don't see POI 15 on here. Even if I zoom in, I just see 16. That's strange. There it is, up there. Okay, beyond the airport. Okay, good. That's going to be awesome. Alrighty, let's look outside a little bit here together. Ooh, let's take a screenshot of that. Oh my gosh, my volume is so loud, I don't even care. I want to like try to balance the in-cockpit volume with the outside sounds volume, but it's like 3 different volume sliders all mixed together to get the different sounds. And if I bring it down for the outside, you can't hear anything on the inside. So it's not like outside volume, inside volume. It's engines, cockpit, environment, effects. It's all these different things. And if you bring them down so the outside isn't as loud, you lose it in the inside too. So this is a frustrating thing I deal with. So whatever. So I'm editing, whatever. I don't even know I'm telling you this. But anyway, there you go. That's where we took off from. There's the water behind us. And we got some towns again. And a lot of rural area. But we're going to check out this nature preserve in a little bit. So, like usual, I'm going to cut to some sightseeing just to shorten up the leg for your viewing, but I have my angles and my timing so you actually don't miss anything. So you don't miss any of this. What that means though, when we do some of the mountain bush trip stuff again, if it comes up, which I'm sure it will, You'll probably be stuck with me the whole time for those, because you know, you can use autopilot with the heading bug, but navigating terrain and stuff, I can't really set up sightseeing shots. But I'm getting way ahead of myself. I'm just excited to be recording during the day for you for once. Wow, this is weird. Anyway, let's hop inside and make sure everything's okay. We're almost at our cruising altitude, and we have a ways to go till we get to POI 14, which is the nature preserve, which is going to be right up here. And yes, that was Discord in the background. And oh, it's past the river thing. Anyway, I'll be blabbering. Don't worry, I'll come back and blabber when we get there, because we're going to read about the Lego house after that. So I will see you in a couple minutes. And like I said, you won't miss anything. Alright, we're just now entering this nature preserve. What do they call it? The prairie. What do they call it? Nature preserve. We're just entering it now. We're right over the POI itself. So let's hop outside together. Actually, let's look out the windows first. We haven't looked at any window shots. To me, it looks like normal farmland and farms and stuff. Oh, maybe it's that right there. This area in the middle of your screen. I bet that's it. Let's hop outside and have a look at it. And yeah, I bet that's it. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty obvious now. Oh, okay. Yep, that's it, because we're turning. Okay, that's pretty big too, because again, when you're inside the airplane, you can't really see what you're over. You can see some of it because it's so big, but alrighty, quickly let's read about the Lego house, because it's going to be, well, we got 2 rivers and the 3rd river. And it's after that. It's after this. There's a 3rd river up here. So keep an eye out for that. Oh, it's next to an airport. That'd be easy to spot. Alrighty. Let's see. Continue on a northeasterly heading in the 11.7 nautical miles. You'll be treated to a grand aerial view of the world-renowned Lego house. I'm going to say it because it's appropriate. I can't stand when people say Legos. Lego is the brand of the bricks. You can say Lego bricks. You can say locking bricks, interlocking bricks, but it is not Legos. It is not Legos. I've only run into one other American who doesn't say Legos, and it was super exciting. It's Lego, period. Plural of Lego is still Lego. But the Lego house. So on Netflix, if you go to Netflix, I think it was Netflix. Oh, look at that gorgeous shot. If you go to Netflix, there's actually a documentary on the Lego house, and it's very interesting. Has nothing to do with the bricks themselves, really. So I mean, if you like Lego bricks but not architecture, you'll find it boring. If you like architecture, you'll love it. But anyway, I'm a huge Lego fan. In fact, I think I've been enjoying Lego kits, Lego models, whatever, more now as an adult than as a kid. The only difference is I'm not going to buy a bunch of the city kits and roleplay with them like you would when you're a kid. Okay, there's the airport right there. So that means the Lego house is somewhere next to it, nearby. Oh, let's see, any other markings for it? Not, it's just, yeah, between the river and the airport with a bunch of little lakes by it. So we'll have to keep an eye out for it very carefully here, because there's this river there. So it's right after that. So you better pay attention. Anywho, I've been enjoying Lego kits, or models, I guess they call it when you're not 12, more than I did when I was a kid. But that's because I've been doing like the adult type stuff, like the Porsche, and I've been doing the Lego Speed Champions, because of Forza Horizon 4 has some of the Speed Champions in it, so I've been doing that, and so on and so on. Alright, so let's see if we can find this house. Or is it going to put us right over it? Or do we have to, like, go find it and take the drone out like we did for those 4 dudes on the ocean? What do you think? How obvious is it going to be? I saw the previews of it in the trailer for this update. And it's obvious if you know where it is, but if you don't know where it is... I mean, it's not that enormous either, so it's not like it's going to stand out super big. It's super colorful, though. Where is it? Hang on. Oh, we're not quite there yet. Okay. We're going to pass this river, and then that's just me on the river in this cluster. Okay, right there. That dot right there. Okay. So we'll have to see which way it takes us. Anyway, I'm on so many tangents and rambles right now. I don't even remember what I was rambling about. Well, there's the airport. There's the river. There's the airport. Here's the river. So it must be, is it that right there? I'm looking for something that stands out like a sore thumb, like we talked about a couple legs back when they do the hand modeling and things. It's kind of cartoonish looking compared to the surrounding autogen. Maybe it's that. I don't want to miss it. Of course, we can always take out the drone. But, okay, we're just now, okay, we're about to approach it. So we're going over the river now. Yep, that's what they said. And there's the airport. So we should be able to see it. Looks like it's going to be directly under the nose, or in front of the nose. Is it that right there? Is that what I pointed out from before? Again, we're 3,000 feet up, and I have a feeling for this bush trip, you're only supposed to be like 1,500 feet to 2,000. I'm just used to having a covered terrain right there. Yeah, that is it. I was right, because I could see it. I could see it all the way. We'll stop in a second. I could see it all the way back there because it was like, it stands out, see? It stands out like a sore thumb. What'd I tell you? Alrighty, let's stop this with active pause, come out here, and speed up this drone super fast. And let's head on down, whoop, wrong way. Let's head on down to the Lego house. There we go. Big Lego brick on top. And oh my god, it's not modeled inside, is it? That'd be crazy. No, it's just open. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say that'd be weird if they modeled inside. Oh, the bird's echoing here. I'm gonna crank up the sim as loud as I can. And see if you can hear the birds. Anyway, there you go. Lego house. Let me take a screenshot of that, actually. So yeah, there's a documentary about it. I'm pretty sure it's Netflix. Super awesome. Look at that. Super cool. Alrighty, let's go. Whoa! That was loud. In editing, I'm sure I caught that. But wow, that was loud. Alrighty, let's hop back inside. Let's unactive pause. Let the airplane take over. We're autopilot. And let's read about the next destination. Is Esbjerg. Turn right. Thank you, computer, for turning us right. And fly just under 14 nautical miles to the stunning city of Esbjerg, located at the head of the Esbjerg fjord. I can't even say that anymore. There's a fjord coming up. Oh, right there. There's a fjord. So it's going to be located right there. Stunning city. So we'll look for a stunning city right there. And then we go quite a ways to the aerodrome, which is a grass strip that we're going to have to try to find because my grass strip finding skills have been kind of crappy lately. I don't know why. I just get so caught up in everything I can't find them. And that would be the Rarup aerodrome. Okay, that's fine. We can do a short field landing, grass landing. Alrighty, so we know what we're doing. We're headed to the city here, and then we're headed to, yep, see right there. And then we're headed to the airport, which is, was it Romeo Alpha? It is Romeo Alpha. Okay, that's quite simple. So we will have some sightseeing until we get to the city, and then you hear me blab about the city, which I don't know anything about it, but we'll talk about it as we get there. And then we will head to the airport. So I will see you in a little bit. We have quite a ways to go yet, actually. Alright, we're about to get to the stunning city, but I just want to check out that roundabout again, because I love roundabouts in Europe. They're the right size. Roundabouts in the US are little tiny intersections with roundabouts. And in theory, roundabouts are amazing, but you need 100% compliance and people who know how to use them. Otherwise, they're terrible. That's the problem we have here in the US. I know roundabouts in theory are amazing, blah, 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 but that's only if every single person does it right. You have some people who stop when there's cars on the other side of it. You have people that don't yield when they're pushing it a little too close. It's just crazy. Anyway, there's a bridge out there crossing the fjord, probably to bypass the town. But we're gonna hop outside now and look at the town. Have to get closer to it. So that's pretty cool. I'm talking about this bridge right here. I assume that's a bridge. It looks like a road going across. And there's the basketball I was talking about. At least my kid plays basketball in his room. He's normally at the park, but we have something going on as soon as I land this plane. So that's why he's in his room. He has a soft... Ooh, that was loud. A softball and a hoop on his door. But it's right above my head. My office. Alrighty, so let's hop inside and look at this magnificent town. And then we're going to head on to the airport, which is over there. And then we'll wrap this up. Whoops, I didn't mean to active pause. I meant to try to move up. Here we go. I try to do that. There we go. Magnificent town on the edge of the fjord, huh? I kind of wish I knew more about it right now, but I don't. Otherwise, fly the rest to the aerodrome and look for a short grass strip. I hope I can find it. I'm kind of nervous about that. Here we go. This is what I was waiting for. And we can't see anything because we're right over it. So let's go down here and let's reset this one. And look at this magnificent town. There we go. Trying to see if I can pick anything out. Lots of church-like objects, cathedrals. Let's see, that was a bridge, I was right. That way the traffic can go around the town. Alrighty, let's see here. Let's hop back inside and look at the map. And we're right there, and we're headed... Okay, so... Oh, okay, so it's pretty much straight out. We just went around that corner. Oh, that basketball above my head. Just terrible timing. So even when I do get a little bit of alone time, it's still... it's still not really alone time. Unless I stay up super late at night, which is when I do most of my videos for you all. But you can, you know, that's kind of... There's downsides to that too. Alright, there's the airport coming up on our GPS. So we'll keep zooming in on that until we find it. So just a tiny bit of sightseeing because I don't want to lose track of where we're going. In fact, I think we should probably come down a little bit now. Let's come down to 1800 because if we're too low, you won't be able to spot the airport from the air, right? If we're too high, then we got to circle around. Although circling around might not be such a bad thing. Let's do 2 grand. Start coming down a little bit. We might want to circle it. Get the heading bug set for runway heading and then come around to land so we can see it. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, we haven't had a very good track record lately with grass strips. Finding them, we've been landing on farmers' fields instead. Let's try not to do that this time. So a little bit of sightseeing, then I got to keep track of where we are. So be back in just a moment. Alright, now my kid's cousin is here and she's playing my piano, which is great to hear somebody else play my piano since I'm the only one who ever plays it. But You can probably hear it. He's playing Mary Hello Lamb in a bunch of different styles, apparently. Alrighty, I gotta land this plane because I gotta go. I got a family thing going on. But I don't want to rush through this. So we're gonna land this. We're just gonna do it. Okay, so well, you know, let's do this. Let's do heading bug. And switch to heading bug. And, sorry, I'm listening to her play piano. And, because it says this is taking us right to it. Maybe it's a little off the nose on the left, perhaps. But otherwise, we're really close. So let's see if we can spot it. And like I said, we might have to do a circle to land thing because we're not coming down. Well, we're down at 2,000 now, but we're not coming down very far. Is that it? Could it simply be that? No. It says it's right off of this. Let's kill autopilot. Let's bring back throttles and descend. I mean, if we can catch this straight in, we will. But we might have to circle to land. So, oh, that's it right there. Is that it? Was I able to actually see it? Maybe. Is that... Okay, I think the picture... The reference image is reverse. I think. Oh my gosh, that piano's so out of tune. No, that's not it, because... Nope. We have a ways to go yet, it says. Okay, that's not it. That's not anything. But you see what I mean, how I'm doing so poorly with grass strips. Is that it right there? That might be it right there. No, because it's by brown. Dark brown. Oh, I think I see it. It's by dark brown. I think it's in here. No. We really are relying on the GPS, aren't we? I don't like having to rely... What? Did I say sync rate? My volume is turned way down. I don't like having to rely on GPS to this granular of detail. But... Oh, here it is. Right there. Okay, so we're going to have to do a circle to land. Yeah, see, the image is in reverse. I think. Yeah, the image is in reverse. Well, that doesn't help anything. Or is it? Yep, the image is totally in reverse. See, there it is right there under our compass. Okay, well, this is runway heading, so let's hit setting bug like that. And we're going to do a go-around. Pretty straightforward stuff, other than we can't lose sight of it. So we're going to get quite a bit of altitude so we can see it. But now we know what we're looking for. So this will be our crosswind leg, but we're going to go right into downwind while we climb. And as soon as that heading bug gets straight down, we know we're on our downwind leg. So if we look out the window, there it is, right here, this short little thing right there. Oh man, at least it goes all the way to there, right? Yeah, I'm not worried about the length of the runway. It's just trying to find it again once you turn around. Because if we knew the area, we'd be like, okay, so you line up parallel to the windmills, and then you turn a little bit right at Bob's house, and then when you get to Sarah's gravesite, you go left. You know, those types of things. But we don't know there is. We don't have the luxury. Okay, here we go. We hope I didn't get too high. Hope I didn't climb too high. We should be good. It's gonna be a tight turn again. Lack of peripheral vision. Normally you'd be able to stick your head forward and look left, which we can kind of do, right? A little bit. Where are you? There it is. I know track arrow would help, but with my weird headaches I get, I don't think it would work very well for me. So I'm not going to get track IR. Alrighty, second set of flaps down. We will go full flap for this, even though it's not that short of a runway. And we should be good. Alright. Let's slow down even more. This graze of this house. Whoever's in that attic bedroom is going to be startled. Full flap now. We've been idled for a long, long time. No wind. We're just going to come down, round out late, and then let the ground effects take us to soften it. Put that back and down. There we go. And let the nose wheel down on its own. There we go, nose wheel on its own. Keep that yoke back all the way while you step on the brakes because we're on grass. Yoke all the way back. There's the save icon. And we did it. There we go. Leg 4 is complete. Join me next time for leg 5 and then leg 6. So like, subscribe so you don't miss those, and I'll see you next time.